I want my son to be happy. I feel it's a bit unsafe.
It's a sobering image. A mother and her 2-year-old son homeless.
What's happening?
They group all of us together, people with mental health and people who drink and do drugs and stuff, and then you've got us mums, you know, and we don't really have a choice. We've got to be here.
This is their temporary accommodation. They've been here for months.
I've got to think at night time and stuff if it's safe, and, you know, I normally lock my door with my buggy up against it just as that extra protection.
Nicole fled domestic abuse. She works full-time but still needs housing allowance. But that doesn't cover rent. She makes this 2-hour journey daily to her son's childcare.
Can I get on the back, please?
In a place she's struggling to find an affordable rental in, or that will take on a single mother.
I've worked since I was 17. I've dedicated my life to working, so why am I finding it so difficult? It's a little unfair, but I just, in the back of my head, I say to myself, you know, you keep fighting, eventually you'll find somewhere or you'll get something and it will be worth it.
Are you okay? I know you're doing everything for Logan, but are you okay?
I mean, I'm tired. I'm very tired. I just put my son's needs before mine.
New figures given exclusively to Sky News show the gap between housing allowance and the actual cost of private rent has risen by 40% in just 5 months. People in 2-bed homes now have to find another £1,500 extra a year above what they get in housing benefit. Overall, affordable homes for those on housing allowance have declined by more than a third, leaving just 8% of properties within budget.
This isn't a sort of a prediction of things getting worse. It already is worse. We know that rough sleeping is going up. We know that councils have nowhere to put people. And unless in the November financial statement, the government increases housing benefit in line with inflation, just like they're talking about for other benefits, this is going to be catastrophic.
But this is a situation years in the making.
And for the same reasons, a lack of social housing pushing people into the private sector, a lack of private rentals pushing up prices, and that's down to low stock and longer lets. Now, all of this has got worse in the last few months because of inflation, mortgage rate rises and the cost of living crisis. And that last compounding factor, the fact that housing allowance has been frozen for nearly 3 years.
The government point to a range of extra support available, but no mention of raising housing allowance, and local authorities are stretched.
Councils need more resources in terms of being able to fund homelessness services and to recruit the necessary number of housing officers to provide that support.
It's a housing, rental and cost of living crisis all wrapped up in one, with a potential homelessness emergency for the poorest just around the corner. Adele Robinson, Sky News, London.